how to publish on IngramSpark step by step. That's coming up right now. Hey everybody, I'm Mecca coming at you from my self-publishing blueprint, and in today's video, I'm really excited. I get to share something that I've been doing since early 2017, and that is taking all of my self-published books and putting them up on IngramSpark for a number of very, very profitable reasons. If you haven't heard of IngramSpark, IngramSpark is another publishing platform like Amazon, where you can publish your paperbacks, your ebooks, and really that's about all. But what I love about IngramSpark is they have, one, a higher royalty payout, their expanded distribution I do prefer, and you get another chance at the buy box. And that's by far one of my most favorite reasons to publish on IngramSpark. It's just having two products, which are the same product, up available for sale on Amazon. So I'm going to walk you through step by step in this video, basically how to get going, how to create the account, how to get your ISBNs, as well as how to actually publish the book and show you the options that I pick in terms of what percentages for expanded distribution and different things, because it is a little different than Amazon. So let's, you know what? I'm just going to stop talking. Let's dive into it. You should be able to see my computer now, and let's go into it. So IngramSpark's, or Spark, is the master print and digital self-publishing, right? This is a phenomenal platform that you definitely want to take advantage of. There is some additional costs involved depending on where you are. You might have to purchase your ISBNs, but we will cover that shortly, and I'll show you how to get some for free as well. But you're able to publish your books on IngramSpark. So they do print on demand, just like Amazon. Wide range of books in trim sizes, exactly. Premium color, so their printing is a lot better than CreateSpace's printing in terms of their quality. You can actually pick different types of paper to have your book printed on. So those of you who are doing children's books, or you're doing cookbooks, or you're doing books that have heavy color, you want a slightly thicker paper because then it doesn't bleed through on the other side. I learned that lesson the hard way. And of course, you can create ebooks available, most online retailers, and all of that. So you can build your book, distribute the book. You can take a look. Why don't we open this up? We can take a look at some of their print distribution partners. So, over 39,000 bookstores, online retailers, libraries, and schools. So Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Chapter and Indigo in Canada, and other well-known ones. Over in Europe, in the United Kingdom, whole bunch there. And then over in Australia and New Zealand as well. And then they also have online retailers. So this would be more for your ebooks and everything. But it's the usual ones. I don't publish my ebooks on IngramSpark. I leave them just solely on Amazon, just because I don't really care about the ebook sales all too much. I'm just going after that paperback money. So yeah, anyways, enough of this. Let me show you how it works. So you're going to go into create an account, and you create an account. I'm definitely not going to show you how to do that, because if you can't figure this part out, the online business is definitely not going to be for you. No offense, but let's log in. And boom. So you're going to be logged into your dashboard. And it's going to be a whole bunch of, yours is probably going to be empty. Mine is full of titles. Now, you might be wondering, what books do you put on IngramSpark? I put every single one of my books that is on Amazon up on IngramSpark. I have, in fact, some books on IngramSpark that are no longer on KDP. We removed them, and they're only for sale on IngramSpark now. But IngramSpark does put them on Amazon. So they're on Amazon, but they're not being published through KDP for just strategic reasons. That's a slightly more advanced thing that I'm not really going to get into right now. All right, so all you're going to do is you're going to add a new title. You're going to click on that. We'll do print book for now. Let's use how to train your dragon. I was going to do dog, but that's played out. Learn how to train your dragon without dying. Now, how's that for a subtitle? Okay, language, English. Short description. Training. Dragons can be dangerous. Read this book and live to train another day. Obviously, I'm making this stuff up as we go along. So yeah. So keywords for this: dragons, training, train, fire, breathing, right? What era were dragons in? What do you call that? Not the old times, but like, Game of Thrones type of thing. What's that? I don't know. We'll just leave it at that for right now. Series name and number. Don't worry about that. Edition description. Who cares? Full description. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this. So you get a short mini description, and then you get the full description. I'm going to have to write a couple more words. So, expert dragon trainer. This with all the secrets on how to train your dragon to obey every command. All right, perfect. 200, we should be able to skip. Go to the next step. Excellent. All right. So we need a name. We'll just throw my name on here. Author. Right, I will be the author for this. You can pick a whole bunch. Okay, about the contributor. So that'd be kind of like your author profile. Continue to step 3. Okay, so here you want to pick the imprint. We'll just do personal development. Find subjects. So subjects. Let's put dragon. Search. Love it. Okay. Find subjects. Dragon. Put this one. So this is where you want to find the subjects that are going to be most closely related to your book. I'm just doing this for learning purposes, so I'm just kind of making stuff up. Training. Pets. There we go. All right. Regional subject. Now, regional and thema, these aren't actually required, so I just skip them. If you want to learn a bit more about them, well, there's a whole explanation, and you can go ahead and read that, but we don't do those for my books. Audience. Who's this book going to be for? Let's put it for juveniles, 0 to 12. We'll probably put 8-year-olds to 12-year-olds. Oh man, I don't know what grade an 8-year-old or 12-year-old is going to be in. Okay, table of content. So, chapter 1. Intro. Chapter 2. Training. Chapter 3. Safety. Wow. It's one of those days. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Review quotes. So this is what I love. So you can put like editorial reviews. So let's say your book is now world-renowned dragon training, a world-renowned dragon trainer. We'll take the character from How to Train Your Dragon, the movie, and he did a review for your book. That's where you would put that type of stuff. Does your book have photographs or illustrations? We'll put no for this one. All right, so now we're going to select our print format. So the trim size, I like to use a 5x8 right there. We'll do black and white for this one. White paper. So I'm not going to explain white or cream, but I usually always do white. Paperback. So perfect bound is usually what I pick. I like to do gloss. The covers look so much better when they're glossy. Page count, let's do 154. All right. Now, if you were going to do color, for example, standard color or standard color 70. The 70 does not bleed through. I used to do the 50, the 70, slightly less royalty, like a couple pennies, but the paper's a lot thicker, and your colors won't, your pictures won't actually be visible on the other side. So that was kind of a pain point for me. I just don't like that stuff. I like to make sure it's all high quality. All right. So your ISBN. Now, you need to have your own ISBN. I don't care what anybody says. You are not allowed to use the ISBNs that Amazon gives you, that KDP gives you. You are not allowed to use those. Those are assigned to your book for Amazon's platform only. In order to use them in order to have your book distributed off Amazon, you have to own your own individual ISBN. This is very important. So you're going to go to Boker, this website, link in the description. You're going to scroll down to, for publishers, and you can get ISBNs for the United States or Australia. And so if you're looking for ISBNs here, you can basically start ordering your ISBNs. Getting 10 is, it's obviously a better deal than buying one for $125. Just 10 for $300. You will make your money back with these books for sure by having them on IngramSpark. Or 100 for $575. I want to go that high just because, yeah. So go ahead there, or 1,000. Wow, that's a lot. So you just go ahead and buy them, $300. Done is done. Those of you over in Australia, same process. I wonder how much yours are. Probably expensive because everything. It's what? $88. Damn. I never thought I saw something cheap in Australia. That's insane. Man, wow. Power to you, Aussies. But you can't beat Canada. So my fellow Canadians, go to this, just Canada ISBNs, Google it. You'll get this government website, the Library and Archives of Canada, and you register for an ISBN account, and then you get unlimited ISBNs. I don't know how many I've used now, probably upwards of 100 or so. And you just keep applying for new ones. They keep granting you new ones, and you are good to go. So let's go back to IngramSpark. So you're going to enter your ISBN there, just like that. All right, so now pricing. So I like to price it pretty much the same price. I'm going to price it on Amazon, maybe $1 less. So paperback, going to price it for, let's say $19.94. Okay, wholesale discount. Now this is very important. Okay, so this is for your expanded distribution. Basically, if you want your book to go to stores such as Costco, such as Barnes & Noble, Chapters, those type of stores, if you select between 30 and 54%, the big name box stores will not. They don't even get your book, because IngramSpark only sends them books that are 55% and up, because that's the retailer preference. They want to be able to buy a large number of books at a better discount. So you have to select 55% and up. So that's that. You also have to make it returnable. Once again, those box name stores or big name stores will not accept your books as, for expanded distribution purposes if the wholesale discount is not really good, and if you do not allow them to return them, because they want to know, hey, if I try this new book out by so-and-so on how to train your dragon without dying, if it's not selling, can I just send them back? That's what stores do all the time. And if they say, oh, no, I'm not able to sell them back, well, I'm not going to bother risking it. Nobody's come in to ask about this book yet. So we'll see if people start asking about it, then we might take a risk on it. This is how these retailers are thinking. Boom. And that's that. Set the same price for, we'll just copy and paste. We're just going to do the exact same thing all the way around. Depending on your pricing strategy, you might price things a little different. Totally up to you. Not really going to talk about that in today's video. Now, the reason I don't do deliver is I don't want my books coming to my house. They will send them back to you. Now, there is a cost. You do get dinged a little bit when you get returns. It's very, very small. But you will see your credit card charged a little bit when people do return the book. There's a small fee that you have to pay. It's so small, I don't even know what it is. Okay, and I just copy this. Publication date, we'll pick today. On sale date, we'll pick tomorrow. And we'll hit continue. Of course, if you have any questions or you want more details, my self-publishing blueprint, you can definitely go check that out, .com, and comment down below if you have questions. Love to help you with this. All right. So right now, it's basically not letting me go forward because I need a valid ISBN at this point. Clearly, I don't have one. It says this is a test book. But after this page, it's going to go to pending approval. It takes about 24 hours, sometimes a little longer, for the book to be approved. And then you are good to go. The book will be published. It'll be distributed through all their channels. Now, one thing you do want to keep in mind is if you ever need to do a price change or anything like that, you can do a price change anytime you want, but IngramSpark doesn't update the price until 30 days after you tell them that you want to do a price change. So just really keep that in mind. That's why I don't really play around with the pricing too much on IngramSpark. So like I said, IngramSpark is a phenomenal way to add some additional income to your publishing revenue. And I think it gets overlooked by a lot of people. So Amazon's not your only option out there. And hey, if anything happens to your Amazon account, if you have your books on IngramSpark, your books are still on Amazon, you're still getting paid. And this is something that is a little sneaky, but it's very, very helpful should your account get suspended or whatever the case is. So I love IngramSpark. Like you said, I've been using it since about January, February 2017. About 100 or so titles are on IngramSpark for my account, and I can't get enough of them. So it's an extra couple grand that comes in every single month, and hopefully it will do the same for you. So I'm a mech, everybody. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Love to connect with you. Until next time, everyone, speak to you all soon.